ask you to take the torch that was placed in our hands and carry that torch higher and higher and higher until the spirit of brotherhood shall have enveloped the world, and mankind everywhere will understand the change of heart and mind.
1968, Vernon Jordan, President of the United Negro College Fund, goes to Madison Avenue and says, we're going to raise money. I need your help. Come up with a slogan. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and the rest is history.
And bring into action that brotherhood, that fellowship that the world needs today.
The United Negro College Fund today, the nation's largest and most successful educational organization supporting African Americans.
But mankind living each for the other, and all the differences would fly away.
Where you from? HBCU, better than yours. From the West, on the BS, CIAA, on the BS. HBCU is where the beat, we can beat up with family. From the West, from the BS, CIAA, on the BS. HBCU is where the beat, we can beat, but we're still family. HBCU, better than yours. HBCU, better than yours. HBCU, better than yours. Hey, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? HBCU, better than yours. Yeah, you got me from somewhere, from the CIAA, on the BS. At the end of the day, we got the back. HBCU, better than yours. HBCU, better than yours. Hey, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? HBCU, better than yours. CIAA, on the BS. HBCU is where the beat, we can beat up with family. From the West, CFAA of the CF. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU family, yo. My HBCU family, yo. My HBCU family, yo. My HBCU family, yo. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU family, yo.
What's going on, everybody? How are you? I am Anthony Brown. I am the president of the National Alumni Council for the United Negro College Fund and a proud graduate of Bethune-Cookman University. I am so glad to be here this afternoon with HBC Unite to talk about UNCF scholarship and the whole process and what does that mean and all of those great things. Now, I'm not here by myself. Let me also bring on our special guest for this afternoon. I have with me my good friend all the way from Bennett College. She now resides in New Haven, Connecticut. Y'all show some love to Danielle Williams. How are you? Nope, okay, try it again.
Okay, I'm well, thank you, Anthony. How are you?
I am absolutely amazing. So glad that you could be here. Come on, you better where's your bell at?
Well, wait, I have to go get it. I'll do it at the next break.
At the next break. I need you to, because Benny Bells, you can ring my bell. You know I got to.
You can ring my bell.
Yeah. And not only do we have Danielle from Bennett College with us, we also got our good friend from Shaw University. Y'all show some love for Dr. Calvin Wall. Hey, sir.
Hi. How's everyone doing today?
Wonderful. You doing all right today?
I am.
Awesome. I am so glad to hear that. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're from, make sure you are putting in the chat so we can know where. Oh, come on. Y'all better give everybody a hand. Come on. I love it. I wanted to shout out real quick who we got watching the show. We got people from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We got someone who's a proud alum of Morris Brown College. We got some students who are in the 12th grade. Another 12th grader. We got another 12th grader. Hey, make sure y'all comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you put your comments in the post so we can be able to see if we can get you to the right person. I got somebody else from Ohio. Okay, Ohio. I got New Jersey in the house. Okay. Awesome. I see some Philly. I see another Philly person. Okay, Philly. Got another Philly 12th grade. Okay, so we out here. Wait a minute. Somebody says, I want to apply to Shaw.
Hey, all right. Hey, go to shawu.edu and click admissions, and the application will pop up right there.
Look at there. See, we're going to talk about that in just a moment. I got a 12th grader from Tennessee. Awesome. All right, so now listen, we're not going to hold you. We're not going to hold you. Again, we are excited about being here today and to be able to share some questions, answer some questions, and be able to share some things about what we do, how we do. Thank you again to Dre from HBC Unite. What's going on, Dre? How you doing, sir? Oh, wait a minute. Shout out New York City. I'm assuming New York City, but New York, definitely. New York. Ari for Life said, hey. So... All right, listen, we'll be doing shout outs all afternoon. So make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. Let us know where you're from. Any alumni, any parents who are alumni of an HBCU, make sure you rep your HBCU so we can be able to give you some shout outs too. So again, we're going to be talking a little bit about our UNCF scholarships, how you can go through the process. Then Danielle's going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to show you our website. Calvin is going to talk to you a little bit about some of our alumni associations and some of their scholarships. I wish we could, listen, we don't have enough time to tell you about all of them, but we're going to try to give you some nuggets. And then we're going to give you some redirects on how you can reach out to us to keep us connected. Now, first of all, did y'all check out the drum line that we just opened up the show with? Y'all show them some love. That is a volunteer group of graduates and other supporters who actually participated in our UNCF Walk fundraiser we did about a week ago. So we wanted to make sure we acknowledge them and what they do. Now, I do want to say, someone may ask the question, sometimes people ask the question, well, what is UNCF? Good question. What is UNCF and what does this all mean? I don't know. I'm going to go to the chat real quick and see. We're going to go to the chat real quick. For those who are watching us right now, can anyone answer the question for me and say, hey, what is besides the fact it stands for United Negro College Fund, what is UNCF? And I'm going to go to the chat real quick. Hey, Denise from Clark Atlanta University. Someone said my mom went to St. Aug and aunt went to Bennett College. Okay. Someone said, thank you. This is the show you need to be at. Thank you. Bring your notes and not your popcorn.
Yes.
Someone said, how about that? And they said Morehouse Penn was a senior in high school. Okay. Someone said their mom graduated from Benedict College. Okay. So I asked the question again, what is UNCF? Good question. Good question. So UNCF is the nation's oldest minority serving scholarship program in the country. We've been doing this now for over 77 years, helping students of color get to and through college. So before we go any further, we got a quick video we do want to share with you here. I guess it's a great opportunity to take you some notes about a little bit more about UNCF. This is when we had our 75th anniversary for UNCF. We're going to tell you the difference between UNCF and the National Alumni Council, because NAC, if you look at the logo right above Calvin's head, that says UNCF NAC 75. Well, the alumni, we're 75, but UNCF is 77. So we're going to tell you a little bit about UNCF, about the organization right now.
For 75 years, UNCF has been on a mission, advocating for access to higher education and to support HBCUs. Given their small average size and given that they've been historically under-resourced, the impact of these unique institutions is significantly greater than one would expect. Year after year, punching above their weight in competitive academic rings all around the nation, HBCUs have consistently produced educational, economic, and societal impact for their students and their communities.
Show the world that I shine in our greatness. Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Till we make it, till we make it. Taking off, flying high like a spaceship. Take control, take a shot, what you waiting for? Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Till we make it, till we make it. It'll take all we got, we gon' make it. Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Taking off, flying high like a spaceship. Take control, take a shot, what you waiting for? Keep it real, never gon' fake this. Till we make it, till we make it.
In 1944, UNCF was founded on one fundamental principle. Education is a basic American need, and we constantly work for equal opportunity. Dr. Patterson and Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune worked tirelessly to ensure all African Americans have equal access to a college education, the path to a well-paying job, and opportunity for advancement. Their success began with Dr. Patterson, who reached out to a longtime friend of Black education, John D. Rockefeller Jr. Rockefeller not only invested his money, but also his influence. He enlisted help from Robert Woodruff of Coca-Cola, Alfred P. Sloan of General Motors, Walter Hoving of Lord & Taylor, and Julius Rosenwald, a legendary investor in Black education in the South. At the same time, Dr. Bethune was busy using her connections with Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt to gain their support for the fledgling organization. Over the years, with the support of hundreds of thousands of corporations, foundations, and families, UNCF has grown in solid, progressive steps, courageously facing tough challenges and always punching above their weight.
just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave, and so I rise, I rise.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
A university education today must be more than a ticket to a well-paying job and a comfortable middle-class life. It must prepare graduates for local, national, and global citizenship with curricula that imbues values and encourages big ideas.
We are doing this because we believe that HBCUs remain an essential part of our higher education ecosystem, but undervalued assets. But with our renewed focus and support, they are poised to receive greater recognition and support and to assume a more valued national role.
Today, as we reflect on what UNCF and our 37 HBCUs have accomplished during our first 75 years, we are inspired to do even more during the next 75 years. We need you now more than ever to believe in the power of education and to stand with UNCF and our HBCUs to help us continue the important work of helping students realize their dream of a college education. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Well, that was impressive.
Yes, it was.
I was like, I'm learning something all over again.
All over again.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, shout out real quick to Joel Swan from Talladega College. Man, that's why you threw me off the other day, because you called from Talladega. Messed me all up. Joel, text me real quick. I would love to bring you on the show right now so you can talk about some of the scholarships at Talladega. Joel, text me right now so I can send you the link so we can invite you to be on the show like right now. So now, speaking of, all right, where am I going? Danielle,
Yes.
let's go to you first. Let's talk about, she got her bell. Let's talk about real quick, for a student, let's talk to our seniors like right now.
Okay.
Let's talk to our seniors right now. What advice do we have for a high school senior right now as it relates to how to even start the UNCF scholarship process?
All right. So for you seniors, first I need you to work on your essay. Before you even go to a website, I need you to work on your college essay. Get your essay together, go see your English teacher, make sure it's grammatically correct. You're talking about yourself and what you want to do in the future. We don't want to talk about anything negative that's happened in the past. You may have a situation in your past where you may have to deal with something with special services. You can talk about that and how you grew from that and you moved on. You were able to develop yourself a little bit more. Work on that scholarship. The next thing I need you to do is work on your academic resume. I know you hear about people in the professional world and they have their work resume, but we need students to have their academic resume. And in your academic resume, you talk about the classes that you've had, any extracurricular activities that you've been involved in, any community service that you've done. If you had the opportunity to attend college classes while you were in high school, make sure that you have that up there, and then go to your English teacher, go to your guidance counselor at your school and have them look that over so that you have all of that in place before you go to any websites and start applying. So then you go to our wonderful website, uncf.org, and you click on the scholarships tab. And when you click on the scholarships tab, it will lead you to a page that talks about opportunities for scholarships that have gone out. But I want you to click on the tab that says, and we're going to show it to you in a minute, it says apply for scholarships. And when you click on that tab, there it is right there, apply for scholarships. So when you click on that tab, it's going to open up and give you a list of scholarships available. Now, over in the margin, you'll see a list of students and pictures of the students who have received, their recipients of students. And one of the students listed over there, when you go to it, you'll see one of the Bennett students. She has a scholarship. She's receiving money and she's majoring in biology. When you click on the different scholarships that they have available, there'll be scholarships that are available that key in on various backgrounds. So ethnicities, sometimes the scholarships, the companies that are offering scholarships say that it's going to a certain ethnicity. Some scholarships go to a certain classification. So only freshmen can apply for some of the scholarships, or only seniors can apply for some of the scholarships. And when I say freshmen and seniors, I don't mean high school, I mean college. So if you're an incoming freshman, so all of you seniors, you're incoming freshmen, you'll be able to apply for those scholarships. If it says sophomore, junior, and it specifically says that, you won't be able to apply for those specific scholarships just now. It's also going to state whether or not a specific school is going to be awarded that scholarship. Some of them are general, and all schools are eligible, not just UNCF schools, not just HBCUs. When it says it's general, all schools are eligible. So you could go to, I'm in Connecticut, so you could be a student that's getting ready to go into UConn. If it says general, you can apply for the scholarship. Then another classification that they're going to have listed for you, majors. Some of them are general, but then some of them are specific towards a major. And that usually has to do with the company or the grant that's funding the scholarship. It could be a grant that deals with STEM. And so you already know it's going to be one of the sciences. It could be Target. Target has offered thousands of dollars in scholarships towards our students. Some of them are general and some of them are business specific. It could be a scholarship from one of the area banks, corporations. You know that's going to be a business scholarship. So I want you to look at those, really read through and do your research and know what it's asking for. And now our scholarship website will walk you through the process. And it's so easy. All you have to do is read and follow the directions. It will definitely walk you through. There'll be a place, like for Target, for instance, they wanted references or recommendations from teachers. They will provide the link from the scholarship for you to send to the teacher, to the guidance counselor, whomever it's asking for a recommendation from. There's a link there that you can send directly to them, or you can put their email address and it will go to them for them to do it. The scholarships that are listed, some of them opened in January, some of them opened in September. A lot of the ones that are listed now are due the end of October, the end of November. I want you to pay attention to those deadline dates. If it says October 28th, we need you to get that scholarship in 2 weeks before that. That way, if something's wrong with your scholarship and they need to text you back or email you back and say you're missing something, some of them will, some of them will not, but some of them may do that. You have more time to go ahead and get that completed and submit it, a complete application. It's important that you read everything that is detailed in it. So Anthony is highlighting for you, and thank you, Anthony, the different dates, when it was uploaded, when it became available, and then when it's due. Also, we need you to go to that website. Don't go to that website every once in a while. One of those records, so maybe I'll go today. We need you to go to that website every 2 weeks because it updates all the time. And there may be a scholarship there in 2 weeks that wasn't listed today that you're eligible for. So we need you to go to it every 2 weeks. Now, yes, it seems like it's tedious. I'm in school. I'm trying to graduate from high school. I'm trying to get all of this different stuff in. I play sports. This is my last year. Listen, nothing is more important than getting this money so that you can get to school and through school. So it needs to be a priority for you to go to these websites, complete these applications, and submit them. Anthony, if you could click on, I can't see clearly, but one of the applications, and we'll go through that real quick. Doesn't matter. Click on any of them.
All right, give me just a second. I got to pull it up.
Gotcha. No problem. So just a reminder, when you're doing this, before you get started, make sure you have your essay together. I know a lot of the seniors in my school, they're working on their college essays, and I've had to gear them towards talking about what they want to do and how they want to contribute. So the Walt Disney Scholarship that's available. Listen, we all know Walt Disney is huge, and they have various areas of scholarships. So I'm going to talk about their closing date. Anthony, I can't really see it. It's blurry. Their closing date is when? Is that November? Oh, their close date is September 30th. So you have literally 2 days to get this done. I'm not going to say wait till the last minute. You have 2 days to submit this. This scholarship's closing date is it. So individually, they award up to, highlight that for them. They have 11 scholarships available, and they award up to, what's that amount, Anthony? Of the 11 scholarships, 3,000. Is that what that reads? All right. So your GPA. Your GPAs are important. A lot of students think, oh, this is high school. I did so. It's really not important. Your GPAs are very important. Senior year, it's a little hard now to make up the difference. You can make up some of it. This one, the GPA is not that high, and it's available for college freshmen. So 11 college freshmen. Now understand this, you are competing with students from around the world, not just your local area, not just your city, not just your state, not just the United States. You are competing because students from all over the world are going to this website and applying for these scholarships because they want to come here and they want to be educated. They're only offering 11. So your scholarship has got to be the North Star. When I say the North Star, I mean it needs to shine bright. You need to stick out and you need to get it in. When you go on every 2 weeks, be sure you're one of the first ones to submit because you are competing with people from around the world for these scholarships. So when you click on it and you can view the different forms.
Hold on, it didn't give it to me.
It didn't give it to you. Okay.
It's just the application.
All right. So you complete the application. When you complete the application, make sure you fill in everything in. Most of the scholarships are not going to ask for financial information. They're just going to ask for the basics, what's over on the side, and be sure you complete that. You'll have to upload your essay. You'll have to upload sometimes your academic resume. Some scholarships ask for a picture. All right. So get your picture ready. I don't mean those TikTok selfies. Hey, girl. No. Those Snapchat pictures. No. We need you to get a professional picture. At least fake it if you don't have a school picture that you can upload to the application process. We want a professional picture. We don't want you in your bathing suit. We don't want you with your girls and your boys hanging on the side. We need a professional headshot. Chin down, one of those. And make sure you have that ready also to upload. JPEG. You need a JPEG. If you do anything else, it may be distorted. It may not upload. So have you a JPEG ready headshot, professional headshot for the scholarships, because some of them do ask for that.
Definitely. Listen, real quick, Danielle, you have been doing an awesome job. I'm just like, kudos. For anyone has any questions for Danielle, make sure you put them in the chat. So we can be able to share that with Danielle or with Dr. Wall or myself. I got Mr. Swan coming on momentarily
Awesome.
from Talladega College. Yeah, that didn't mess me up again. That didn't mess me all up. But I do want to share real quick. For many of you, if you did not know, though we support the 37 member institutions of UNCF, we have students on scholarship at over 1,100 schools across the country. Again, so if you know your math, again, we support 37. There are about 101 HBCUs total, but we have students on scholarship at over 1,100 schools across the country. So yes, you can go to our website and apply to Bennett, Shaw, Bethune, Talladega. You can apply to Grambling, Jackson State, Mississippi Valley State. You can apply to The Ohio State University, Florida State University, UCLA. It doesn't matter. Because sometimes you just got to go on the website and you have to go through the process to figure out what scholarship is available for you. And most of our scholarships are up at a 2.5 GPA, like a C+ average. Now, the higher the GPA, the more money opportunity.
Yes.
But we want to give every student an opportunity. Now, listen, real quick, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk to Mr. Swan from Talladega. Then we're going to go to Dr. Wall. I'm going to say my supervisor. My supervisor from UNCF, her name is Paulette Jackson. She's the Vice President of Development and Operations for UNCF. She had an opportunity to be on The Breakfast Club with DJ Envy and Charlemagne. The God. She was on The Breakfast Club yesterday morning. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, Paulette, you're on The Breakfast Club. So I'm going to show you a quick clip about some of the things that she talked about. It's going to reiterate some of the things that Danielle just shared, and maybe you'll get a few more tidbits. Hopefully you're taking some good notes. And also, I'm going to drop something in the chat. Before I do that, real quick, for all of our viewers who are watching right now, I don't know how many of you all, anybody by show of hands, let me know in the chat, or let me know here on the screen. Anybody like Krispy Kreme donuts?
Absolutely.
Anybody, how many of y'all, when you driving by, you see that hot donuts now, you be like, wait, I got to stop like right now. Don't fool me now. Let me know in the comments if you were one of the ones that pulled over, if you know about Krispy Kreme in your community, and you had to pull over and get you some hot donuts now. Well, guess what? If you hashtag HBCU bound right now, somebody will have a chance to win a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts on us. So if you're interested in, someone said I do. So I got somebody else talking about put the fellas on, they like the donuts. So again, all you gotta do is hashtag HBCU bound. Doesn't matter, student or alum or parent or faculty, staff, whoever's watching us right now. If you're watching us on YouTube or you're watching us on Facebook, you're watching us on LinkedIn, you're watching us on Twitter. Yeah, we all over. Hashtag right now HBCU bound for your chance to win a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. We're gonna pull that winner a little bit later in the show. But right now, let's go talk to Paulette Jackson and see some of that interview that she was on The Breakfast Club on yesterday.
Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Absolutely.
We have Paulette Jackson. She is the Senior Vice President of National Development and Operations for UNICEF. Welcome.
Good morning.
Well, say UNCF, not UNICEF. That is a different chair.
UNCF. So what is UNCF?
The United Negro College Fund.
I know that, but let her explain it to people.
UNCF is the second largest provider of financial assistance to students of color in the country, second only to the federal government. And it is a wonderful charity for helping to ensure that students not only get into college, but that they get through college and that they move on to careers. And so it is an organization where students can get scholarships, where they can get information about moving from college into their career. We prep them for going into that job force and becoming the leaders that they need to be. We also have a lot of special events around the country so that people can join us in promoting UNCF, promoting the work that we do, being ambassadors for students, being ambassadors for historically black colleges and universities. We have 37 member HBCUs, all of whom we help with operating support, with providing scholarships for the students that attend those schools, as well as schools across the country. So whether they are HBCUs or whether they're PWIs. So we just want students of color to be able to get that education.
Now, how do students get that loan and that help?
Well, they get that help, and what they're not getting from us are loans. What they are getting are dollars that will help them not have to have loans or to reduce their loans. So they're getting scholarships, or they may be getting grants from us, and they can do that by going to our website at www.uncf.org and going into our scholarships and programs, and they'll be able to apply right there online for scholarships. I encourage any student, whether you're going to a UNCF member student or not, to go onto the site, set up a profile so that when scholarships that match your profile come available, they'll be notified so that they can put their application in for that scholarship.
There you go. Hey, my good buddy Joe Swan.
Man, what's going on, brother?
If I had your hand, I'd give mine back.
What's up now? Yeah, man. Look, I was trying to find a good place to kind of kick this thing off, man. You know, I am on the lovely campus of Talladega College in Talladega, Alabama. And listening to all that good information that you all are spreading across these fine airwaves and through this social media, man. So I was trying to give you a good look at and a good view of the campus, man.
Okay.
Trying to give you the tour. This is the sun coming out on me. So this is I'm located in the Dr. Billy C. Hawkins Student Activity Center on our campus. Yes. One of the newest buildings on our campus. Actually, you know, we're doing a lot of good things on this campus. Definitely connected with the UNCF. Always telling my students to definitely fill out the application. Go to www.uncf.org. I want you to, that's the homework I always give to them. I tell them, this is homework for you. I want you to register, complete the profile, hit submit. You know what I'm saying? So you get locked in to everything good and to the floodgates of scholarships that this UNCF has to offer, man. And I'm going to tell you in the words of one of my counselors, at any HBCU, especially Talladega College, you will be a competent, confident, competitive, connected, and contributing member of the global community at any one of our HBCUs and our UNCF member institutions, but definitely on this campus of Talladega, man. So yeah, I just wanted to shout you out. Thank you for bringing me on, man.
Real quick, let somebody know. Yeah, tell them about some scholarships in Talladega.
Oh, okay. So you know, we got those things too. So at Talladega, I'll give the brief pitch. So at Talladega College, there are 4 main scholarships. We are going into a 5th scholarship for us. 4 main scholarships. You have your presidential, your provost, your tornado, and your dean. We also have one of our scholarships that we're actually affording our students who don't meet certain criteria, the Dega Pride Scholarship. That scholarship will afford those students some economic benefits, but the presidential, of course, and provost are full ride scholarships. With those scholarships, those are full ride, full tuition, room and board. You must have a 3.75 to a 4.0 for those scholarships. And then what will happen is that you will be kind of catapulted and thrown off into the full ride spectrum if you meet those criteria with a 25 and above on the ACT. That is the presidential. The provost is 3.5 to 3.75, 23 to 24 on the ACT. Now, we do have SAT components to those scholarships as well, if you're taking one or the other. $1,200 on the SAT for the presidential, $1,130 to $1,190 on the SAT for the provost. Those are full ride scholarships, okay? Now, again, Tornado is a step down, taking a step down. You have a 3.0 to 3.2, 19 to 20 on the ACT, 980 to 1050 on the SAT. Those scholarships, you have to have those GPA and those ACT, SAT components. Okay. Now, one of the things that we're doing with the presidential and provost, you must have the ACT and the GPA component. Now, presidential, that will net you $20,001. That is the cost of institution for the year. The provost is $13,846. That's the cost for the year. Those are full rides again. Now, Tornado and our Dean Scholarship, those were just GPA only, okay? So all I need is your GPA. We're going to waive your ACT and SAT scores and still afford you if you meet the GPA requirement. Now, again, the Tornado is 3.0 to 3.2. The Dean is 3.25 to 3.4. So we're waiving ACT, SAT. All you need now, again, to get into Talladega, real quick, this is just brief. All it needs is a 2.0 GPA. We're waiving ACT and SAT scores. And so that's all I need. That's all I need. All I need is a 2.0. Now, one thing that makes this so real right now, Brother Brown, is that I need for you to fill out that UNCF application.
That's it. That's it. All right, look, I look like I'm losing his signal real quick because I know he outside walking. Joe, we ain't gonna hold you. Listen, I see somebody from Benedict College Office of Admissions. If there's a way, oh my God, Benedict College. Benedict College, put your email in the chat. Benedict College, if you are still here, put your email in the chat. I would love for you to come on real quick and do a quick shameless plug, just like Joel did. I see, okay, you stop moving. So you got you walking and talking and the signal drop. Listen, Joel, just shout out your phone number or your email real quick so people can know how to get to you.
Okay. It's jswan at TALLADEGA.edu. That's jswan at talladega.edu. Phone number to my direct desk, 256 area code 761-6318. Get with me. Get connected to this institution. Get connected. Come on in. Apply now. Again, we're waiving ACT, SAT scores, and I want you to be one of our finest Talladegans, a part of our Tornado community.
Awesome sauce, man. Now listen, I'm gonna call you a little bit later because I got to figure out the transition. I got to find out. Now I'm about to put it all together. I got to figure out the transition.
Hey,
all right, man.
Brother,
thank you again.
This where we at now, baby.
From the Dr. Billy King Office Student Center, Activity Center on the campus of Talladega College.
Shout out to my president, acting president, Dr. Lisa Long. Shout out to my administration. Shout out to all my counselors.
Listen, he busy. Y'all, he busy. He doing his thing. Listen, we got a few more people. I got to get to Dr. Wall. I'm going to get Benedict College on here real quick, talk about their scholarships. Again, we're trying to get you access to the money, y'all. Don't forget to hashtag HBCU bound, and somebody going to win. Matter of fact, I might give out 2 dozen donuts. I'm going to give out 2 dozen donuts today. Joe, make sure you put your email and your contact information in the chat so those who are watching can get that information. For those who want to learn more about what we do with the Alumni Association, with the National Alumni Council, if you are HBCU graduate and you want to be a part of us, I put that information in the chat as well. Listen, we got a whole lot going on, and I got a little bit more time before we get done. Hey, let's learn about one of our other UNCF scholarships real quick. All right. So that was one of our other scholarships. Again, like Danielle said earlier, and Joel said, you got to go to our website, uncf.org/scholarships. Let me know in the chat right now by a show of hands. Give me a thumbs up or something that you've been to that. What students have you gone to the website yet? Are you multitasking? You see, I'm going this computer. I got my tablet over here. I got my computer over here. Let me know in the comments right now. Let me know, thumbs up, that have you been to the website yet to start the application process. I did also drop in the chat Joel Swan's email address because someone said I didn't catch the email. So I just dropped you his email address and phone number. And to Devontae from Benedict, I just emailed you a calendar invite with the information. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine said, but yep. Jasmine said, I'm on it with the scholarships. Come on. 2.5 GPA for many of these scholarships. Let's get this money. Speaking of scholarships, let's bring on Dr. Wall. Now, Dr. Wall is, again, from Shaw University. What's going on, Doc?
Hi, how you doing, sir? All right.
I'm getting excited about all the opportunities and these resources that we're providing our scholars.
Yes. Absolutely.
Now, listen, I'm going to get out the way. And I know I'm going to go jump in the chat real quick. And while I'm in the chat, I'm going to let you talk a minute about let them know about some of the alumni scholarships that you may be aware of.
Okay, sure. So let me start by saying, there's always money out there, and there's money out there waiting for you, particularly as a student going to an HBCU. And in my capacity, I serve as the chair of the NAA presidents under NAC. So that means that I work with all 37 member institution alumni presidents.
Hold on real quick. I had to just jump in here real quick. This gentleman right here, his name is Kevin Allen. He went to Shaw.
Hey.
And you might know him because Calvin, he in our age bracket.
Okay. Hey, a proud Shaw bear is a good bear. Yes, sir. So what I will do is touch on some. I won't cover all 37 member institution NAAs, but I will try to cover as many as possible. And of course, I'm going to start with my very own, my alma mater, Shaw University. So the National Alumni Association of Shaw University, they do offer scholarships. That's with an S. Multiple scholarships, and we give those out. Primarily, they are for juniors, rising seniors, kind of that extra money that we all know we may need at the end of that good senior year, where we, just need that little push financially to get over that hump. Those scholarships, they are available. You can go to the financial aid office on Shaw's campus to apply for our scholarships, or you can go to our NAA website, which is shawunaa.com. Click the scholarship tab. You'll see the information there, and apply for that scholarship. And as I said, with the Shaw University NAA, our scholarships are typically for those juniors and seniors. And we give anywhere from as low as far as the overall amount. We try to give at least up to 10,000 in scholarships. That is just through the NAA. So definitely go check that out. Then we have our let's say Clark Atlanta National Alumni Association. They also offer scholarships. Again, it's a matter of you just applying. True enough, the money is sitting there. And for many of our NAAs, because many students won't apply for those scholarships, that's just money sitting there. And that's why I keep reiterating, apply for them, because the money is there waiting for you. With let's go to Johnson C. Smith University right here in North Carolina, which is where I'm at. Their alumni association, they have scholarships. I don't want to deter anyone from applying for other scholarships, because many of the scholarships offered through our Alumni Association you can receive them in conjunction with other scholarships. So understand, uh, generally speaking.
Oh, question, Calvin. So
Yes,
you're
sir.
saying that I could get a scholarship from an alumni association and a scholarship from a fraternity and sorority at the same time?
Absolutely,
You mean to
absolutely,
tell me I could get a scholarship from UNCF and from the institute at the same time?
absolutely,
You mean to
absolutely.
tell me that I can apply for multiple scholarships from multiple sources to pay my entire tuition?
Absolutely, that is the beautiful part about a scholarship versus maybe a grant. Grants sometimes come with more restrictions than a scholarship. Scholarships, that is the reason that many of them were created, to allow you that flexibility to be able to receive multiple scholarships. And remember, with scholarships, that's not money you have to pay back. That is a scholarship. Uh, as one of my good friends would say, that is a gift to you. And as we all know, gifts are, you don't have to pay those back. So, again, the money is there. You just have to make the first steps and apply. And as Danielle even spoke of, you can receive you can receive NAA scholarship along with your UNCF. It is up to you though, as the student to apply for these things. Don't leave the money just sitting there on the table. And as I said, many of our NAAs, they give a multitude of scholarships at different amounts based on your classification. Again, meaning, what junior, senior, some have freshman scholarships. So you just got to do your research and find the one that works for you.
Exactly. I do want to jump in real quick and let all of our viewing audience know again, you got to do your research, then decide. Make sure you do your research. Now, we did drop in the chat one particular website. Now, this is being brought to you by our alumni group in Cleveland. They have a website called destinationhbcu.org, and they have a scholarship page. I'm going to go show that real quick because they start to list a lot of scholarships from both, mostly from the Cleveland, Ohio area. However, they are starting to list scholarships from other places. They understand the fact that students are across the country visiting the website. And so some of the scholarships that Dr. Wall just referenced, and like what Joel referenced, we're going to start listing some of those scholarships on this page as well. And so just kind of show you some of the many scholarships that are out there. Like in this community, they have a scholarship just for students going to Central State. They have a scholarship through UNCF just for students who are from Northern Ohio. And then there are so many other scholarships they have listed on their page for a variety of organizations, fraternities, sororities, depending on your major, as Danielle mentioned earlier, from different institutions. And as a matter of fact, OMG, look at there. Hold on, I'm going to come to it. The page has been redirected. I'm going to find it in a moment. There is was I sharing the screen? Did y'all even see the screen I was sharing?
No.
Oh, I'm just sharing. I'm just talking and didn't even share the screen. Let's try it again. Here we go. Now, there we go. So they have a scholarship for somebody going to Central State, Northern Ohio. They have all of these other scholarship links. All of these scholarships, like just from all over. Again, we just dropped that link in the chat. Someone said, "Is there a limit to the amount of scholarships you can apply to?" No.
Apply to all of them.
Apply to all of them.
All of them. Anthony, I also put our website. So the National Sorority of Phi Delta Kappa Incorporated, the Professional Black Educators Sorority. We have a chapter here in Connecticut, Delta Phi chapter. I put our website in the chat. You can go to that website. If you are in the Connecticut area, you can apply for our scholarships. We have various scholarship awards. Definitely, if you are a future teacher, that is the profession you want to go into. We have scholarships for teachers. We have book scholarships and educational awards. So please, and I also put my email in the chat. If you're not able to get into it or you need to know about some other ones, you can reach me at my email address. We actually have some organizations that we are partnering with in Connecticut that I could lead you to those websites to apply for scholarships.
Listen, now I am going to also say, Devontae, Pondexter, again, if you're from Benedict College and you are still watching us, please make sure you hit that. I sent you a calendar invite with the information. I did put Danielle's information in the chat so you can be able to catch on to that. I wanted to show you one more thing at the bottom of the screen. We got scrolling. If you got any questions, don't forget, put some questions in the chat. We don't want to be out here too much longer because we know some of you all want to go to the Thurgood Marshall College Fund scholarship program. That's going to be happening momentarily. But if there are any questions, make sure you put it in the chat. I do want to show you one more because you never know who may be out here with some scholarships, because you got to utilize all your resources, y'all. Use all your connections, all your resources. Stop playing.
And Anthony, if I may, one thing I do want to say, when you're applying for these scholarships and you receive these scholarships with this money, it's always good. It's always good to thank, whoever gave you this scholarship, NAA, UNCF. Send them a nice little thank you letter, email, show your appreciation, because you have to remember that scholarship could have been that saving grace to push you through that senior year. You have been somewhere for 4 years, you're in your last semester, and boom, now you got this little money to help you pay that $500 that's just left, that's going to keep you from graduating. So I will say, please thank those institutions. And if you receive a NAA scholarship from your institution, don't forget to come back and join your National Alumni Association at the same time.
Come on, put the plug in.
And give back to your institution.
That's right.
That is one of your major obligations there for going, particularly to a HBCU.
We got a question here real quick from Ari for life. She says, do I use weighted GPA or unweighted GPA?
Most applications will tell you which one to use.
Yeah, so I can say unweighted, but then you'll get that one application that says no, they want the weighted one. So make sure you're looking at the criteria of the application, so you can make sure you're giving them exactly what they asked for.
Read.
Listen, Devontae, Joe calling you out. He's talking about yo. He calling you out. So I guess that yo. I guess I know what that means. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, we all gonna leave that alone.
I'm gonna leave that alone, Joe. All right. Oh, here we go. Found it. Because you never know when you may find a scholarship from an organization. OMG! Look at there.
Look at there.
Yeah.
So if you're from Cleveland, Ohio, from the Northern Ohio area, there is a scholarship called the Anthony H. Brown HBCU Art Scholarship. As long as you're majoring in acting, theater, creative writing, dance, television, radio production, mass communication, film or screenwriting, or vocal, instrumental, or performance, got a scholarship. Yeah. I know, right? It's pretty cool. 2.5 GPA going to any HBCU. But you do your research and you find out that there are scholarships like this in your local community. I'm going to go back to Paulette when she was on the Breakfast Club, and she talks about a little bit about this and how to utilize your resources. Let's go check this out.
Institutions. That's great. They're just amazing institutions.
So what's the easiest way for young Black kids to find out about these scholarships?
The easiest way for them to find out about the UNCF scholarships is, again, to go to our website and go to the scholarship page. Okay. That's the easiest way. I'm going to give students a few tricks of the trade, okay? If you're looking for scholarships that are not necessarily UNCF, you can always go into Google and you can put in scholarships and they'll bring up scholarships. You can look up Thurgood Marshall and get scholarships through them, Scholarship America. Those are kind of nationally known scholarship programs as well. But if you're looking to see what might be available in your community or what the corporate community is doing in scholarships, one of the things you can do is to go to their websites. Let's say that you wanted to go to, go to Nike, maybe, or some others. I always say to students, what kind of products do you buy at home? Go look them up. Almost all companies have a community page, and when you go to the page, of course, they're trying to sell you their product. So you're not going to find it there. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom where you have just kind of the menu of who we are, what we're about, and all of that, you'll also sometimes see community. Click on that community link, because that's where they're going to talk about oh, we are a local company and we give scholarships to students. A lot of energy companies give scholarships. In the community I live in, the energy company gives scholarships to local students graduating seniors. Churches, a lot of churches have scholarship programs now. You should go to your church and look at that. If you're involved in Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, and other types of community student types of activities, they have scholarship programs.
Mm-hmm.
Apply for all of them. There's no law that says you have to apply for one scholarship. You can apply for as many as you want to have. And that's the way you end up with no debt, because you're paying all of that off. There is something, and not a lot of folks know about until they're faced with it. Fill out FAFSA. Students should go to the government's website and fill out a FAFSA application, and that's also going to tell you whether or not you have an expected family contribution that you have to give. That means your parents or whoever your guardian may be, because of the income in the family is expected to do something. There's nothing to say you can't raise your own money, go out and raise enough money so that all of that's covered. So all of that is covered. So students really and truly, they can be their own best advocate for financial aid if they're willing to go out and do the work for it.
Gotcha.
There we go. So listen, Paulette didn't know she was going to be part of today's show, and she was dropping nuggets of knowledge. She was preaching. So again, listen, we got to get ready to get up out of here, because I know there is the Thurgood Marshall doing their event. Should be starting momentarily. I'm trying to make sure. Listen, Ari, y'all don't know if y'all saw the comments. Ari talking about, remember she was the one that asked questions about the weighted and unweighted. Look at her GPA though.
That's what I'm talking about.
Either way, she gonna get some money. Come on.
Either way, she's gonna get some money. What are you gonna major in, Ari? What are you gonna major in?
Yeah, let us know.
And what schools are you looking at? Benny should be at the top of your list. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Listen, we want anybody else who's watching us right now, make sure you stay connected. Hit that link in the chat so you can stay connected to the National Alumni Council. You can learn more about what we do, our scholarships, our alumni groups from across the country, because many of our alumni groups have scholarship opportunities, as Calvin mentioned earlier. So we're going to make sure we list all that on our link tree. Any of our other videos that we like to show and share. So again, hit that link. Make sure you save it as a favorite. So that way we can stay connected with you and things of that nature. We want to make sure that we're providing you with some great information. It's been fun. Let's see. I'm trying to see. The donuts. Yes, the donuts. When we get up out of here, y'all. Again, for those who want to win some donuts right now, you got one more chance. Last chance right now. If you want to win a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts right now in the chat, hashtag HBCUbound in the chat right now, hashtag HBCUbound. Someone said thank you for dropping all these gems. Much appreciated. Thank you. This was very helpful. Thank you. We appreciate it, Jasmine, with Nia. Anybody else, if you haven't already done so, make sure you drop in the comments right now. Let's see how many people I got like maybe like 14 people. I got more than 14 people watching right now. This brother says, shout out to the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. Really, Joel? Really? Respect your elders, boy. Respect your elders. All right. Someone said, thank you. I want to major in forensic science and become a criminal justice or become a lawyer. Okay.
Awesome, Ari. Yes.
Okay, Ari. Come on. All right, so real quick, here we go. I see some more people that put some comments up on the screen. They did that. See, they're trying to get them donuts.
Hey, Bennett Bell Yolanda.
Oh, you know Yolanda?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my Bennett sister.
Ari said she's either looking at Benedict or Howard University.
Girl, Bennett.
Thanks for the information. All right, here we go. Let me go over here to the screen real quick. We're gonna we're gonna pull a couple names for some donuts, like right now. Hold on, let me share the screen. We're gonna go here.
Joe, listen, Joe, we're trying to get her at Bennett. Stop it.
All right, here we go. I got 20 entries. I got 20 people who put in the entry. We about to spin the wheel right now, and we're gonna see who's gonna win these donuts. I got some donuts to give away. Let's go. Okay, we scrolling, and up. Oh my God!
Come on now.
Really?
For
Of all people.
Of all people.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna spin again though. I'm gonna let them have it. I'm gonna go let them have it. All right, come on, we're gonna spin again. We are going to draw again. Let's see if we can get somebody else. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Here we go. This is for the dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. Who will it be? Up. Come on. I don't want to. How can Kishana?
Kinshasa. Adamson.
Kinshasa Adamson. Okay. Thank you. Okay. We see you out here. Now I got to figure out how I got the message you all. I'm gonna figure it out. Some of you all watching on YouTube.
See, Ari, I was gonna send Ari some donuts, but she talking to Joe. She talking about going to. Never mind.
All right, let's do one more. I got one more dozen donuts I can give away. All right, come on, big money, big money, big money. Here we go. Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? And it's slowing up. Will it be Cyrus Harris?
Did you have to say Cyrus's name like that?
I know. I got real excited about that one. Didn't I? I think it was the Harris that got me.
I think so.
It was the Harris. I'm just feeling this. I'm trying to see. Give me one more. Give me one more. One more. Compliments. Actually, these are compliments of a Better Chance for Youth Foundation or Futures. They actually help us make this thing happen. And Copyable Hydra 24. Okay, listen. And I think we're going to stop right there. I got somebody who just came on the line. We're going to see who this is, and we're going to get up out of here, y'all. We got to go. Hey, thank you for playing with us, and congratulations to all of our winners who made. Look at this brother right here.
You know what? You still in Thunder?
Hey, let me tell y'all something. Man. Look, I appreciate the donuts. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for that wonderful gift. And I want to shout out Ari. I want to shout her out because I know she will do well at Talladega College.
So you giving your donuts to her?
She can have them.
Oh!
Ari, you want to sell off for some donuts?
She deserves them. She's been very energetic. She's been answering questions, asking questions. Most definitely. Yeah. And let her know. Since I'm the director of admissions, I can pull the trigger. She can get the scholarship. Most definitely. Everybody, look, you get a scholarship. You get a scholarship.
Wait,
come on, baby.
We need you to go now, Joe.
Hold that back.
Yeah, you get a scholarship. You get a scholarship. Come on, baby. Hey, Brown, we've been rolling for a long time. And that picture right there, y'all, I want to tell y'all something. That picture on that scholarship, man, that brought me back so many memories. But Brown, I love you, boy. I love you, boy. I love you, man. I appreciate you. And I love y'all on this. Look, and don't hate Sister Williams. Don't be hating on me. Don't be hating on me. All right, look, I dropped Ari. If you hear me with the sound of my voice, send me an email, send me information. We will definitely get you in this institution. We will definitely be the best fit for you. Come out and visit. But shout out, put us on your top 5 list. So see what I said? See what I said, Ms. Williams? Put us on top 5 list. Top 5. Put us at the top of your top 5. She needs to
put Bennett up there. She needs to put Bennett up there.
Yeah. We appreciate you offering to the rest of us. Thank you, sir.
If anybody who won donuts today, if you could do me a quick one, I'm going to drop my email in the chat. I'm going to still try to find you through YouTube, but just in case, I'm going to put my email in the chat. So if you want some donuts, email me. If you want some donuts tonight, so again, that's Kinshasa Adamson. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Please forgive me if I didn't say it right. To Cyrus Harris, to copyable
Hydra
24, and Ari for life. Again,
shout out to y'all. Yeah.
You shoot me an email so I can make sure I get you. It's a promo code. I got to send you a digital coupon. You can take it to any Krispy Kreme.
And don't forget Ari now. Hold
Yeah,
up.
I said Ari for life.
No, you need to send her the donuts and a gift card. Yeah. Hey, Ari, drop, Brother Brown your Cash App too. He gonna send you a little blessing.
I need you to get out my pocket, sir.
Hey, shout out to the Kappas. Shout out to the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. Yo, baby, yo, so nice they had to name it twice. Crimson and Cream, every good.
Oh my goodness. Again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the National Alumni Council for UNCF, and on behalf of the more than 300,000 alumni, the more than 60,000 students that we service and support, and the students at scholarships with over 1,100 schools across the country, we thank you for joining us today for this scholarship talk. I hope we're able to cover some information, provide you with some information, some laughs, some love, some energy, and some great resources from tonight. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Joe, for being here today. Definitely. We hope this is not our last time to be here. We hope to maybe do this again. Thank you, Dre from HBC Unite, for allowing us to do this on behalf of the HBC Unite organization and this virtual college fair this week. I think you got something started, Dre. I think we're gonna come back and do this again.
Man, Dre is dope, man.
Definitely.
Can I shout out Vanessa Sparks, please? I just want to shout her out.
You know Vanessa from New York City.
Man, Vanessa is dope. Shout out to Vanessa Sparks. Shout out to Dr. Wall, Miss Williams. Thank y'all so much for having me on. Thank you. And again, thank you, Brother Brown. I'm telling you, man, Anthony, man, you've done so much for so many. And I just want to give you your flowers right now, man. Thank you so much. You've done so much for me individually and HBCUs collectively, brother. You've been doing it for a long time. I look forward to staying down with you, man, and God bless you and God bless everybody. Everybody stay masked up, 6 feet social distance, and keep them hands washed. God.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Like we always say on my HBCU Alumni House Party show, you know, even though I like to say my HBCU is better than yours, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, we are all still family. Hey, we gotta run. It's been fun. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you always be amongst the stars. Know that you are a masterpiece. Why? Because you are a piece of the master. We see you later, and bye-bye.
Shout out.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the sweat or the MEAC. Come on. The CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where the beat. We compete, but we're family. Either from the sweat, from the MEAC. The CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the CIAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family, from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the CIAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from?